Doctor looked at me and said, "Get away from the noise of the city." And so I packed my bag and fled to a lake that was quiet and pretty.
Big Bear Lake with the motorboats a-puttin'. Big Bear Lake, they're a-buzzin' and a-puttin'. Big Bear Lake with the motorboats a-puttin'. Big Bear Lake with the engines all a-hoppin'. Big Bear Lake with the outboards all a-poppin'. Big Bear Lake, not a single one is stoppin'.
Those moonlight nights so calm and serene, the quiet seems enduring. But comes the dawn, the silence is gone, they're out of their mooring.
Big Bear Lake with the motorboats a-puttin'. Big Bear Lake, they're a-buzzin' and a-buttin'. Big Bear Lake with the motorboats a-puttin'. Puttin' all day.
Rest, rest, relax, relax.
And now, directly from Big Bear Lake, it's good morning. No, actually, it's good day, Big Bear. And here's your host for Good Day Big Bear, Nancy Kennedy. Thank you. You thought it was going to be Nancy Kennedy, didn't you? And you think it was going to be John Wells. It's neither one. Because John's on vacation. I think he's at the Deer Lake Car Wash for about 2 days. And that should be a wonderful place to have a vacation. Anywhere, we're here, and I'm here with Jana Roberts. She's that beautiful co-host. She's going to co-host this morning. It's going to be so good because she's on. If I've lost the audience already, tough luck. But I don't laugh a lot. I mean, I wish I could laugh like John does all the time. I'm going to give you the weather. Not really. If you want the weather, look straight down. We run a crawl for the weather every single minute on this station. Is the crawl up, guys? Yeah, so for me to give you the weather, it would be it would just be over and over and over again. And if you really want the national weather, turn on channel 4, 5, 7, you know, any one of those. If you want the local weather, it's beautiful. Sunrise is coming up right now. It's about, 50 degrees out here. It's gorgeous, going to go about 69 today. Beautiful up here. By the way, did you see the moon last night? The moon comes up tonight about 7:45, and it is the biggest, it's the harvest moon. It is huge, and it is gorgeous. It comes up over the lake, so everybody run down to the lake, this side of the lake, the north side. Well, if you're in Fawnskin, the other side of the lake, and take a look at this moon coming up about 8 o'clock. It is magnificent, and because the atmosphere is so thick, it magnifies that moon, and it is we're all lucky to live up here in Big Bear, aren't we? I mean, it's fantastic. My wife and I were out on the deck last night looking at the moon, and we just were transfixed. It was sensational. Anyway, road conditions, as you know, 330 is closed, so don't even try it. Go 18, back way, 38, or hike down. You can take right down Bear Creek. Only takes, 3 or 4 hours. You're down in Redlands, or go back way down the other grade. It takes about 4 hours, and you're in Mentone. So you can take 18 up, 18 back, or 38. Forget 330. Running Springs the rest of the way about another 10 days. It's completely closed. Okay, that's the road conditions. This is Columbus Day, by the way. Happy Key. You wonder why I do funny voices. Well, I still do Bugs, Porky, Daffy, Tweety, Sylvester, all those voices for Warner Brothers. As it says right here, Warner Brothers cartoons. Anyway, my dad invented all those voices, so if I slip into a Porky, please forgive me. Anyway, birthdays. Now, let's be serious. If we have 300 to 400 to 500 viewers every morning, that's a lot of viewers for Big Bear. On the weekends we get more, but like a Monday morning, everybody's like, are you going to watch Good Day Big Bear? I don't know. But let's say there's 300 or 400 viewers, 5, even 8. How many birthdays can there be out there? There are 365 days a year. There's probably just 2 birthdays. So to elaborate on birthday after birthday, only 2 people are going to enjoy what birthday, happy birthday to those 2 people that are watching. Anyhow, birthday buddies. Wait, am I supposed to give birthday buddies? I'll give birthday buddies. The birthday buddies are this. Well, we're through with that. Birthday buddies. Seymour Kreshik, who invented fireproof toilet paper, is your favorite birthday buddy. Also, we have Bryce McFlom, who wrote the song Blame It on Fawnskin. And for a third birthday buddy, Irma Leftlin. And she's from Irwin Lake. And she set the Guinness World Record by juggling 4 mallards, 3 ground squirrels, and a rainbow trout. And that was just last year, and it's in the World's Records book. So those are your birthday buddies, and they're fabulous. We don't need to go anywhere else. Star Watch. Well, we took care of birthday buddies. I don't want to read that. I want to read Star Watch. Oh, yeah. Star Watch. You know, I think John always gives the stars for around the world, and you know, whether you're in this hemisphere, the southern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, western hemisphere, eastern hemisphere, he's giving the entire star and constellation watch all over the world. I'm going to give you a local star watch. Shirley Jones was seen crossing Stanfield Cutoff. That's your first star. Second star, Marty Ingalls was seen feeding pigeons in Fawnskin Park. John Grandy was we saw him eating a Big Juan burrito at the Sonora Cantina, they said, so that was your third star watch. And Richard Mall, you know, Tall Richard, he was seen doing the chicken dance at the Barnstorm restaurant, and that's your 4 stars. They were being watched, so if you're a star, we're going to watch you. Jana Roberts was seen coming up the stairs, so she's the next star, and you'll see her pretty soon because she's going to be on television with me. And that takes care of Star Watch. Oh, one more birthday buddy. I forgot. Burf Morfman, in 1978, set a Bear Valley record by hopping from Sugarloaf to the Stater Brothers dumpster in 3 hours and 28 minutes. And that was Bert. And, and Leland Gumpley. I forgot about Lincoln. All for your birthday buddy. Born in 1873, but lived a long time. He trolled Big Bear Lake for 13 years. 13 years without catching a single barracuda. These are your birthday buddies. We're going to go to commercial now, then we're going to come out. We're going to have the greatest time because we've got all the people that carried the mugs, right? From the Oktoberfest. Oh, yeah. From October, the winners and the co-winners and the runner-ups. And they're, you know, you don't have to be big to carry this. You have to be real strong. So we're going to see them in about, what do we got, 3 minutes of commercials, JR? About 3 minutes of commercials. So take it away for commercials, if you will. And go to, if you're ready for,
Village Trading
take it away,
Post, Big Bear's
JR.
premier shopping location, invites you to check out our...
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
Oh, it's so much fun.
The audience is still with us because I might have lost it with
Are you there?
the John Wells monologue on the porch.
You did a wonderful job.
Oh, thanks. It's a lot of fun to be here. And it's fun to be here with you. And we're going to have a good day here because we've got a lot of people back in there in the audience.
Do. The Stein Caring Gals from the Oktoberfest. We've got the Queen.
Oh, and you were there last night.
I sure was. Saturday night.
Oh, Saturday night.
Yeah. And, it was so much fun. And the convention center was packed.
Oh, that's good.
Completely packed. I mean, most people were standing up because all the chairs were taken. And we have first runner-up and second runner-up. And then Monica hopefully will be able to join us. She's with the convention center.
Well, you know, I tried carrying one of their mugs. They have like a 48-ounce mug to carry. I got a hernia from just carrying one mug.
5
you know.
pounds. No.
Really?
Each one Stein is 5 pounds.
So if you carry, they're carrying 50 pounds of beer if they carry 10 mugs?
For the finals, they carried 13 Steins. So multiply that by 5, it's about 65 pounds.
You don't want to get in a fight with any one of these girls.
And the world champion is here.
The
today.
world champion.
This morning, we have the world champion.
How many Steins does she?
21.
Come on.
Am I right? Yes. And if you calculate that,
21
let's see.
Steins.
21 times 5.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of pounds.
105 pounds.
Just out like this.
105 pounds. Yes. What? Yeah.
She carried her Volkswagen out here today, by the way. She came in Volkswagen.
But you wouldn't have, oh, the Queen, Andrea. Oh my goodness, she made it look so easy. She just picked it up, carried it across, set it down. I mean, it was like piece of cake.
That's fantastic.
Oh.
You will be seeing those people in a little while. Meanwhile, we're supposed to tell you what's happening around the area. So you go ahead, start to tell them what's on.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first of all, I'd like Good Day, Big Bear.
Yes, and here are the girls. Yes, and here are the girls
Here are the girls from the Oktoberfest.
That you saw last night.
I saw today, is right. We have Andrea, who is our queen. She's in the center.
How many did you carry?
13.
13 times 5
And
pounds.
she made it look
Easy.
really
That's what she
easy,
said. Just
yeah.
picked them up and laid them down.
Oh my goodness.
I was actually, I think, I was happy. Because otherwise, I would have had to go against you, and I know at the end, I know your brute strength would have taken the cake.
You could have done more.
And then we had first runner-up Nancy, and she wasn't able to be here this morning. But Augusta is our second runner-up.
And she co-hosts on
And she co-hosts on Thursday
the
morning.
Thursday
with
morning, so you can
John.
see her over and over and over
She did a
again.
wonderful job.
Thank you.
I'm-
It was such a fun event.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You cannot believe all the people in the community that come out to, you know.
Well, and the amount of people they bus up. I heard there was something like, 5 or 6 bus loads that were bussed up, and then maybe 9 on Sunday.
Right.
A lot of.
But it runs for 6 weekends, is that correct?
I think.
Yeah, 6
Yeah, 6
weekends.
weekends.
6 or 8, yeah.
Because
Okay.
next weekend is the 5th.
Yeah.
Or the 6th. Is it the 6th?
6th weekend? No.
You've been working so
6th,
hard at
7th,
it.
and 8th.
Pretty soon they're going to have Oktoberfest
okay.
all year long.
That's what it's like.
And
a lot of
then Bonnie, she is the world champion.
World
Good morning.
And really, in the world.
In the world.
In the world. And you carried 21
Over 100 pounds of beer
Yes,
hundred
yes,
and-
I
out
did.
here like this.
Yes.
Wow, that's a miracle.
Superwoman.
Welcome. We're so glad you were able to come and join us this morning.
How do you practice for something like this?
Well, yes. The thing is everybody goes, how do you carry the steins in your hands? Well, you don't. What you do is you carry so many, and then in the middle, you have to lace them together. And that means the handles need to go into where when you pull your whole force, all the force of the handles hold the steins up. And that's, I enjoy teaching the girls how to do it. Every year I try to incorporate more and more and more. It's really fun, isn't it, girls?
It is, absolutely.
It's a challenge, and you get the camaraderie because everybody helps each other.
Yes.
We need local girls, and they don't, if they don't have costumes, that's fine. We find costumes
Oh,
for
that's
them.
wonderful. And they are all local girls?
All local girls here.
You have to be a resident of Big Bear
Yes.
Valley.
And you have to drink the steins you carry, by the way.
You know what?
I like the way you think, though.
They actually fill them with water.
Yes.
Yes.
I
Oh.
was expecting to see beer in the steins, but I can understand why they use water. A lot
you
was
see,
spilled.
yes.
Amber-colored water?
Amber-colored
No,
water. I know.
no.
Oh, okay.
No,
And we'd really wonder what was in those steins.
Bonnie, how many contestants signed up in the beginning?
5.
That's all.
At the beginning?
Yes.
okay.
We try to get between 6 and 8 to make it a really interesting contest. But this year 5 signed up. We had practice, and the girls can call me at any time from August on, and we'll set it up. They can come and have fun with the steins, get used to lifting them. So anytime anybody's interested in any young lady, I'll be more than happy to show them how to carry the steins.
Oh, that's great. When do you come up in August? to
Well,
do
I
that?
live here.
Oh,
I've
great.
lived here since early 70s.
Ah.
Early.
So the world record holder is a resident of Big Bear?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that
kind of
exciting?
neat. You'd think it would be Munich, you know, or Frankfurt, but Big Bear Lake. I love it.
Yeah.
Bear Lake.
She's an American girl.
Went to Munich, went to Heidelberg, Dieseldorf, Dortmund. I went to a lot of the breweries over there, carried steins, had
Really?
a lot of nice people, a lot of fun. German people opened their arms. They just were, I can't even tell you how nice they were to me.
Oh, that's terrific.
I stayed in castles and I stayed in homes over there. So they were just absolutely exquisite. Our Oktoberfest up here is the same. You come up, you join us, and
We have a caller.
bring your families.
Excitement.
Hello.
Good morning. Huh.
Ron Seymour. We're looking forward to...
Caught with the wireless phone out there.
Yes.
Yes, we did. Good
Hey,
morning.
Bonnie, tell them that you're going to be on Rachel Ray's show, her new show on CBS. We filmed segment of Rachel, of Bonnie and her daughter, the month, Bonnie and her daughter are going to be on the Rachel Ray Show.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yes.
Well, thanks for telling us, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
We'll see your show today.
See you soon. What is the age restriction? Or, I mean, is there? Is it 21 and above to be able to be a contestant?
Yes, because actually you will be carrying beer. We had it all planned for next weekend, the finals, and you would be carrying beer in the steins. And the stein carrying is, the steins are marked with a line, and we fill them with water to make them weigh 5 pounds. Well, the contest is getting that beer over from one table to another without losing any beer, or at the time water. And,
What you said they were supposed to have beer in them, but they chose water this time.
well, at the finals, but see, we thought more of the girls would go on and we'd have a really good final this coming weekend.
I see.
Right, because Andrea and I had straws in our back pockets. We were ready for the.
Yeah.
Wait for beer. Favorite part of Oktoberfest.
But you know, when the girls get up and they get up to that table and they get so excited about lifting and they get in a hurry, and 13's hard to carry because there's an odd man out. A lot of them carry 6 in each hand, and that odd one just went down. They have a tendency, once you bring them to you and you start walking, your hands start going out, so that odd man out. So next year I'll make sure I tell them, hands in, hands in.
Has there ever been a men's carrying stein contest?
No, actually, they have the stein
Where
holding.
you hold it?
Oh,
And
yes.
that's just for men?
Men
Or
and women.
Yeah, my friend, my next door neighbor, Chris Jackson, won that last year.
Did he?
And he was better than, I mean, he just stood there and he was iron hand.
hard. Boy,
Everybody
that
else
is
gave
hard.
up and he was just standing there and laughing and everything. So Chris, if you're watching, it was a good, you were excellent last year. This year, I don't know. He didn't want to compete this year. He didn't want to take it again. He figured he'd win it every year so he'd give somebody else a chance.
That's very nice.
Yeah.
Thoughtful.
It's fun out there, and I mean, you saw
Oh,
Saturday.
it was a ball.
Everybody, we do the chicken
Loved
dance.
it.
Yes,
Oh,
we had
yes.
that burger dance.
And the Cripple
Boy,
Creek cloggers. Oh, were they incredible
Now, this
Saturday
coming
night.
weekend, we have so much talent here in Big Bear. The Big Bear cloggers are going to be there 2 times on Saturday and then once on Sunday.
Wonderful.
And if you want to see them, they have more energy. I'm telling you, I wish I had that kind of energy.
You can do
They're
the
great.
chicken dance all day long. And it never stop.
For
you know.
8 weeks.
Because they have a chicken dance who can last the longest with the chicken dance.
There you go.
See, and they have some more new contests this year,
Like?
like a pretzel eating contest.
Oh.
That's
Pretzel
fun.
eating
They have a
contest.
special one for girls.
JR, I'd
and
like that.
ladies. Then they have on Sundays all sorts of kids games, because children are more than welcome to come Sunday and enjoy this Sunday afternoon. Watch the cloggers do the games outside. Did you see all the crafts outside this year?
Yeah.
That's wonderful,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes.
I mean, this is one of the nicest. You know,
Yes.
this is one of the top 10 in
That's what-
California,
that's what I
the
heard.
Oktoberfest, and I've been to a lot.
One of the top 10 in the United States.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's
And this one
one
is
of the top 10 in the
most
whole
fun.
country.
Yes.
They get more people up dancing. They get more people in contests. They get more of the get going and the beer barrel rolling than I've ever been in any of the Oktoberfest. Ever. Anywhere.
And I don't know how many years we've been doing the Oktoberfest up here. Do you know?
37. This will be 36. This will be coming the 37th.
Ah, so my dad was honorary mayor when they were doing the first one up
Yes.
here. Okay. So he told me about it. I remember. I even have a mug from I think it was 1970 Oktoberfest. So that was
Yes.
already begun
Now,
right around that
Some people
time.
collect those mugs and are missing certain years.
Oh, yes.
If you hold out long enough. That's right.
I've been involved with this Oktoberfest since 1973.
Uh-huh.
Every year. And it just gets better. It just gets better.
And you've got 4 more weeks or 3 more weeks to enjoy it. So
Yes.
get over there. It's is it Friday nights now too?
No. Only
Just
Friday
Saturday
night. Yeah.
and just Sunday. And Sunday during the day the kids can come, right?
Oh, yes. They are more than welcome.
And in
to
the
come.
evening you have to be over 21.
Yeah,
Is that
from
correct?
6 on,
Yes.
It should be over 21. It gets a little rowdy. I mean, everybody gets out on that dance floor. That chicken dance can be really an experience.
Have you ever done it?
Oh, sure.
Everybody
I think I forgot how to do it. Sean knows how to do it. He'll perform it for us later.
And we have a new band coming this weekend. Now, we had a German band, which was called the Franken Express Band, and they went back home this morning at 9 o'clock. Now, Southern California's Express Band is coming.
Yes.
And I have to tell you, they have been with us for a long time, but they are the best German band. They play all sorts of German music, but they can rock and roll.
Ah.
And we just mix it all up in there.
Yeah.
And we have that dance floor really full. And everybody enjoys them.
It's amazing how many people come up from down the hill to enjoy Oktoberfest up here.
Lots of buses.
Yes.
Lots
And
of buses.
it's really nice because it brings a lot of tourists into the area that have never been here before, and they get to see how beautiful Big Bear Lake really is in Big Bear City and Fawn Skin and everywhere else, you know. So they get a tour, and at the same time they have a lot of fun in the Oktoberfest.
Yes.
So it is. I didn't realize it's been going that many years.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And they used to do it under a tent, right?
And it was freezing. No,
First one, yes.
my husband Larry told me about that.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Was it a tent?
miserable. They were
And
miserable.
sometimes it would rain, and we'd have to dig drenched.
You'd really dig
trenches.
Now
You're
that's
right.
German.
And everybody goes, it kind of lost its ambiance when we went to the big building. And then all of us that were in the committee looked at him and went, well, it also lost the freezing temperature. It also lost the snow, the wind. One time, the wind, the tent blew it over. And thank God for the gas company and the telephone company. This whole community pulled together, and we pulled that tent back up, and we were right on the next day.
Yeah.
But now in the convention center, you go in, it's clean. It's
Warm.
fun, it's warm, it's, the food is exquisite there.
Sounds
You
good.
can't
Let's go.
help-
Oh, so we're 4 days early.
Do we have a telephone number to give out in case somebody would like?
It's 585-3000.
585-3000. That's a good
Yes.
number. Andre, are you from Big Bear too?
I am now.
Oh, since she wins the contest and moves up
Are you going to complain
here. Becomes a
about that?
star and moves up. Hey guys, terrific. So now you're living up here, huh? Oh, terrific. This is your first year now?
This is my first summer.
Oh, your first summer. Do you like it?
Very much, thank you.
It's great, isn't it?
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely addicting.
And wherever you look, it's gorgeous. You can climb and hike and look over the lake, or look at the backside, or look back toward Baldwin Lake. Everything you know, it's paradise.
It is.
I still can't get over it. I've been up here years since I was about no years old, and every night I go out, and when I was talking about seeing the moon come up, I mean it's unbelievable. And then the stars, we get better stars here than any place in the world. You know, you can go to the Caribbean, you can see a lot of great stars. But because of the very slight atmosphere that we have here, we don't have particles. This is the least particles, or fewer particles in this area than anywhere else in the entire San Bernardino and Los Angeles County. So you get to see all these stars, and it's wonderful.
I have a funny story real quick. I used to work at a supermarket, and a little girl came in at night, and she came in and she stumped her foot, and she said, you know, it's not fair. And I went, what is not fair? You guys keep all the stars up here. We don't see any of them down where I live.
It's very true. So everybody should get out at night, see the moon, see the stars, and go to Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Are you giving me the sign? The sign. See, it's so good to have everybody up here. We really enjoy
Getting up
it.
so
Thank
early
you.
and coming.
And we'll see you on Thursdays.
Thursday morning?
Yeah.
Yes.
Look forward to that. She's a great co-host, as is Jen. So we'll see you guys at Oktoberfest Saturday, Sunday, this week, next week, the following week. I think all the way to the end
Have
of
fun.
pretty
Come
close
out,
to
enjoy
Halloween. Okay, enjoy. And back to the commercial. Take it away. Go ahead, JR.
Village Trading Post,
Bye.
Big Bear's premier shopping location.